Pockets of Sunshine. Hi, I'm Marsha. Today we are going to be organizing in our craft room, and we're going to work on organizing our clear acrylic stamps, if I can say that straight. So let me show you what I did. Okay, this is such a wonderful idea. So first thing I did was I Googled storing acrylic stamps and to get some ideas. And the first thing that came up was a little album from Amazon, and it was a clear little album, and it said it would hold 80 stamps for $15. And I said, wow, that's an awful cheap price. And it wound up being a smaller, well, it's the size, you couldn't really tell. It said it was in centimeters, but so I think it was around 12 by 12 possibly, but when I could see the album itself, it actually looked smaller. But then that gave me an idea, and I said, well, if they're using a 12 by 12 album, then I'll just go through my stuff, and then I'm cleaning out things and looking through, you know, what did I already have in my stash, because I've ordered so many things over the years, I knew there had to be something I had. Well, then lo and behold, I did. I had purchased a We Are Memory Keepers album sleeves that actually have 4 little pockets at the top, 4 little pockets at the bottom, and 1 larger pocket in the center. So they're top loading, so it's perfect, and then it will fit a 12 by 12 album. Now it says it will fit any 12 by 12 album, but that is not true in this respect. So let me show you what we had to do. Okay, so this is 30.5 centimeters, and the album I looked at was 20.8 centimeters. So it was actually smaller. It was not a 12 by 12. So just to keep that in mind. All right, and there were 10 sleeves in here. So this is what I wound up doing. Is I went through and found one of 12 by 12 album that was empty. This one was one that my daughter left me. And I removed all of the clear sleeves that were in it, because I didn't want, you know, obviously these big huge pockets. And then it was a nice surprise. I completely had forgotten that her artwork, and I don't know if I put the artwork in here or if she put the artwork in here, but oh, look at these pages. They're absolutely some of her artwork. So this was her pelican. Isn't that beautiful? She did this in 2012. And let's see, how old was she have been in 2012? She was born in 1990, so you do the math. This one is her, I think it was from the Johnny Depp, when he did the remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I believe this is where this one came from. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And, oh yes, okay, the back was parrots. Parrots. And this is her daisy. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love this daisy. So I had this printed in note cards, and then I colored it in myself, and then had other note cards made. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one, you're going to love this one. This is my husband's favorite, her Violin Girl. Isn't that gorgeous? And we had this put on canvas and gifted it in the Celebrity Gifting Lounge for the Emmys, and I don't remember now which other one it was, and one of the young child actresses picked it for her gift when they go through the Celebrity Gifting Lounge. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you real quick. So now, the holes on that album, okay, there were 3, but in the album itself, there were only 2 pens. So let me show you how to access the album pens, and I'll do that in a minute. Now I'll do a close-up, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. Now this is what I did. So I removed all of those clear pockets, and it actually had 2 pens. So you see, you lift, I don't know if you knew how to do this, when you get a scrapbook album, to change the pages, add the pages, you have to lift up this front piece, and there's the pen there. But to actually to open it, you have to turn it to the back, and here's where you open it, and then this folds back down, and I just use a butter knife. So this one is what I keep right in my craft room, and I use this all the time. And so you want something obviously with a you know, no sharpness, blunt end, curved, rounded, it's perfect. You know, I mean, butter knife is doesn't usually have a straight edge. So then we added the 10 sleeves in here, and that was a little bit tricky. And so what we wound up doing, I'll just go through this process of what I did so that you can understand it. So these are all slippery, so think about that. But the hole for this sleeve was further down here. So my husband had to help me with this morning. So I mean, these things were slipping and sliding all over the place. So what we did was we took the clothespins and then we actually held them in place with the album. At first I didn't know that, and he's like, these are sliding all over the place. You have to attach them to the album too, honey. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, dear. So, you know, men are so good at these things. So I'm good at the organizing, but he's good at the mechanical part of it, you know, that kind of a thing. So just remember that. So if you're going to take the sleeves out and you're going to try to punch holes in all your sleeves at once, you don't want to do them individually, do them all at once. Put your little clothespin and hold the sleeves to the album. And I did that all the way around. There was 4 clothespins. One is not going to be good enough. And then he took a sewing straight pin, and he was, as you know, so he was holding the album and everything, and then he was looking underneath to line up the hole, and he put the pin through the center of that to give him where he needed to punch the hole. And then we used my crocodile, and he punched the large hole. Now, a tip on the crocodile, I heard a lady do this the other day, and I want to share another tip. When you punch your papers, normally we're punching paper. You can actually punch fabric with the crocodile, and you can obviously punch plastic, as we did. And you will get the paper or the plastic or the fabric will get sometimes stuck in the little hole. Okay, don't worry about that. All you need to do, this is what works for me, is you squeeze the crocodile again. That pushes that metal pin up in the center. Turn it upside down and tap it. All I had to do was shake it with the plastic, and it comes right out. Now, the fabric might stick a little bit, but you just do that. Squeeze it again, get your little pokey tool, and then pull it out. It's easy to do. But most of the time, all I have to do is squeeze it back, turn it upside down, tap it, and it all comes out. So you don't have to always go get another little tool, is all. I just wanted to share that tip with you. All right, so now see on here, make sure I did this. Okay, so here's the opening here, here's the opening here, and here's the opening here. So we're going to organize the clear acrylic stamps. Now this is the drawer that I normally had them in. And this is the way they've been stored in this conglomeration of a mess. So we're going to get rid of this mess today. Okay? And we're going to do it together. And I'm, of course, going to just go through a little bit. I'm not going to, hold you up because I don't want this to be hours and hours of video, because when you're trying to organize all this, that's what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do, so first of all, let's see. So we have 4, 8, and then I'll be able to put bigger ones here in the center. So let me get all this over so that you're seeing everything that I'm doing. And then obviously my clear acrylic stamp base, I will have to put those right next to it. So I have a shelf where I showed you where I have all those 4 crates, and we organized in the Ziploc bags the last video. Okay, so the crate right next to that, the opening right next to that, is where the album will go, right beside the basket. I've emptied that basket, so now I'll be able to organize more things that I'm going to be needing all the time into that basket. One of the things will be these stamps, and what I'm going to do is just get another Ziploc bag, you guessed it, to put those in. So I was thinking, okay, so let's go through here. So as you can see, this one I've never even opened and used. So I'm going to leave these ones that are like this for now, that have not been even removed out of their package. And I'm going to work with the ones that I have taken out of the package. And so obviously, I'm not going to remove them off of this plastic thing here. This is important. You want to keep them on that. And so this is too big to go into here, but it will fit in perfect in here. See how easy this is going to be? So this is all you need to do. First of all, figure out, will it fit up here? No. Okay, then just come in here and slide them right in here. Here's another one that I haven't opened up yet. And so this is going to be, and then I want to keep, like some of these that have the little protective thing, those can go in here. This as well. So it looks like from what I'm seeing is I have a lot that are too big for these little small pockets so far. Because most of the time you get the sets like this and they have, you know, several on the page, so they can't. And then another tip I wanted to share with you is you can stack these, so you keep the clear side where not the stamps are, and then you can put that and layer them. So I can layer these, you see. So then this can come in here and slide right there on top of that. But right now I want to be able to see all the things that I have so that when I'm coming back through, I'll be able to easily pick it out. So this one, ooh, look, he fit. Okay, let's see if this one fits. Oh, he's just a little bit too big. Okay. So, wow, that was pretty cool, though. At least I got one to fit. Okay, this one, nope, he's not going to fit. All right, so I'm going to put him in here. And it's okay. I don't mind that now this is on top of this because I can still see what I'm doing here. But isn't this a great, genius way to store your acrylic stamps? I mean, I love it. Now, here's a huge, big one. That's okay, because I have this nice big pocket. Look, it still works. And then this one is all to do with the tea. So we're going to bring him back over here. He goes over here with the tea. That's my tea-themed ones. Okay. And then obviously you're going to store the album vertically so that they don't fall out. This is another one that's too big, but he can slide down here. So all I need to do is go and buy more of these We Are Memory Keepers Album Made Easy photo sleeves. So it doesn't designate that there's the compartments. Albums Made Easy, I mean, this is all it says. So I'm showing you exactly what it says here. It's number 5. Okay, I'll give you the item number here, 50063-6. So if you typed that in specifically on Google, then it should bring this up. But I haven't typed it in, so I don't know. But when we do it, we'll do it, you know, I'll do it myself, and then I'll know, and then I can verify for you if that is what happened. Okay, now here's a Little Lonely stamp he got off of wherever he was supposed to be. All right, what does this even say? Hello, Sweet. Probably one of my Stampin' Up. So we'll put him on here. Okay, because there was an empty spot there. So any stamps that I don't use, obviously, automatically, you know, I take them off there. All right, let's flip it over there. And then that allows an empty space for these to go in. So see, storing these vertically, that gives you more space. You wouldn't want to do it horizontally because you're going to take up too much space. All right, here's more of the tea-themed stamps. Okay, here's a flower. And he's gotten out of place, but here's a whole sheet of flowers. I know this one here is on another sheet because I remember using it and I remember seeing it. All right, so we're going to go back to the first one. And I know that my tea-themed ones are here, so I want to keep them all together. And even though I could put these in the smaller pockets, I might decide to do that. Let me see. Let's go up here. Okay, yes. All right, so that one can slide into there. And this one can slide into here. So now I have all the little individual tea ones there. Aren't those cute? I don't know where I got those. Oh, Paper Pizzazz. Aha, Paper Pizzazz. So if you want to know where I got the tea one, that was where I got the tea one. Okay, so we're going to go through. Okay, here's my Eiffel Tower. See, now the one for the canceled stamp and the actual stamp, it's floating around on another set, but I'll put this one in a pocket, and then I'll be able to, once I find the rest of them, so he's going to go up here, Oh, this is just so wonderful because now, I mean, every time I wanted to get the stamps out, I had to go over to the drawer and go through this mess, which I did not like. All right, let's see. Where was that Eiffel Tower? I mean, the stamp. Let's see. No, he's not on there. I know it was floating around. All right, this is another one that I have a sheet where, if I ever have a sheet that has a space open, you know, then I want to put it on it. So here's another one. Can go right here. Okay, so he can go here. All right, so that can go there. So you're getting the idea. This is how easy it is to just be able to organize. Okay, so now this one, obviously, here was another idea that I saw years ago, was to use these CD cases and the ones that are clear, and then there's another T one, and that says, what does this say? Oh, this is okay, thank you. This is just a thank you. Okay. All right, so the T one now is going to go back over here. Okay, moving right along. I love this. All right, so now, okay, so this has its own sleeve. Let's see, put him in here. And there we go. So now look at that. 3 different sets right there, all wonderful. Now this, obviously, I don't want to keep it in the acrylic case because it's going to be too bulky, but I'm not going to mess with this one right now. If I find another extra clear sleeve floating around, then I will put it in its place. So here's another T one. So I'm just going to come down here and start adding. Apparently I must have cut a lot of those T ones off. I don't know what in the world has gotten in here on these. All right, so let's go to another. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Will this fit into this size? No. All right, if I trimmed off, let's see. If I trim off just a little wee bit right here, then let's see. I can make it fit. Okay, now we need to trim off a little wee bit on this side. And I just happen to have, there's just a little bit of extra space. Let's see if that did it. Because I want to save the center pockets for the larger, there we go, see, look at that. So that's all you need to do. So if you find one that's a little, just a little bit needs to be trimmed, then that's all you need to do. Okay. Here's some of these larger ones again. So we're going to put them in vertically again. Okay. Just doing wonderful. Okay, here's more of the tea themed. As you can tell, I love tea. I love tea. Tea parties, tea themed. All right, so here's another little plastic piece I can save, so I can start adding some of those to that. All right, here's, oh, this grateful stamp. I don't know where in the world I've lost that. So I'm hoping as I'm going to, you know, organize all this. This is another reason why you want to organize, because you find those missing stamps. And I was using that one on my gratitude journals, and it was really, you know, lovely. And I said, man, what happened to it? Okay, this one's too big for the smaller pocket. I can tell that right away. Here's another one. I don't remember where I got the, oh, hot off the press. Maybe it was, I had, joined their like Kid of the Month club or something like that. And that's probably where I got that. All right, so let's flip back over here and fill in these top pockets here. This one is small enough, I can tell it will fit. So here's a clock. I love this one. Get well, always smile, a birdie. So pretty. Oh, I know, this is the one. Okay, it had numbers. That's where I gotta find that number stamp. I used that on and embellishment. Okay, here's that flower. Remember I told you I had the flower? Okay, but he can go over there. And then now, here's another sheet. Beautiful butterflies. Be Your Own Sunshine. Of course, since my business name is Markets of Sunshine, doesn't that fit perfectly? Yes. Okay, so Be Your Own Sunshine, of course. I'm always telling you, keep creating in the sunshine. All right, here's more beautiful butterflies. Put that one in there. Here's these butterfly, cute little fairies. I'm not into fairies, to tell you the truth, but I loved all these other things here, and I could still stamp some of that. All right, here's a leaf. I don't know where I got that from. If I come across the sheet it goes on, otherwise he's going to come over here for now. So here's yet another acrylic stamp. So I have I have 4 of those. Wow, I'm getting to the bottom of my acrylic stamps. I'm so happy. All right, oh, this is another tea themed. It says Fancy a Cuppa. Fancy a Cuppa. Oh, here's the numbers. Aha. All right, so that one I just had just a second ago. So, all right, we're going to slide. Let's see, where can we put him? Oh, here's the leaf. Okay, where did I have the leaf? Okay. Here's the leaf. Okay, so put you where you belong. Right there. Okay, and then the number one. Okay, that's all right. Let's see. I'll put you here. This, oh yeah, that was a bigger one. I think you are terrific. See where that, and this one, the sticky comes off. Do you have that happen with yours? It doesn't want to stick very well, so I better not put him in there. I better put him over here. Okay, let's just slide him into one of the small pockets. All right, here's another few little sheets, and then I have this big, so here's another sheet, so I can use that for those. That worked out perfect. And then these were for your journaling cards. I had a whole set of these. Autumn Leaves. Okay, For the Record by Katie Petite, I think is how you say her name. Okay, Autumn Leaves, clear stamps. I don't know if you have this or would be interested, but just to give you an idea, I really like this one. So there was like a days of the week. Hard for me to see what that was, but it seems like it was. Okay, so, for your bullet journaling, when your planners, so I did that plan with you guys the other day. Oh, here's my Paris. Okay, so this guy goes here. And see, he had just fallen off and was just in here. These stamps get very gummy over the years, and it's extremely old, so I just threw him away. Okay, here's a little tiny star. Okay, we'll put him down in there. Yep, he doesn't want to stay in there. Let's see if I can put him down here. Oh, here. Oh, it was off the Florida one here, huh? Okay, put you back over there. All right, and then I have a lot of these wood block stamps. So we're going to have another day of organizing and try to figure out where in the world I'm going to put all of those. And then I have a few that are the spongy, what do you call those? I don't even know what you call those. All right, so let's do these last few. What is this? Oh, here's the terrific one. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, this is another one of those little smiley. Okay, I had 2020, 2019. We're past those. Okay, so this one is completely filled. All right, so the terrific one, where did I have that? Up here, there we go. Okay, let's hope he'll stay. And then a thanks is just floating around on his own. So I'll just put him in here. Ooh! And see if I can get that one to stay. Okay, and then this little flower cluster, I'm going to put him in there. All right, so now, oh, okay, here's my Paris one. Let's get him back down in there. That one I'm going to put in upside down because it's, again, lost the stickiness. Okay, so I didn't find the squiggly one yet. I still have to find it. Here was my numbers. All right, let me see if I can find where that one went. Okay, there is the numbers. Okay. So that was a get well stamp. So I'm going to put this one back here where it belongs on his card. I am so happy that this just came together really a whole lot better. Okay, so these obviously are going to come out of here. And I'm just going to toss that. And for the time being, oh, okay. Yep. It has 2 clear plastic sleeves, so I'm going to keep both of them on there just to make it where it can go in here quickly. Take this one out of here. I love this one, the love, the heart, tree of life, I think they call those. This was a hot off the press stamp. Here's my butterfly. This was a freebie from scrapbook.com, I believe. And it was, oh, a Tim Holtz. Yeah, but it was a Tim Holtz freebie, so that was cool. I love that butterfly. Okay, so he's going to come down here. Even though he's not acrylic, but that's fine. If he can fit in the little pocket, and he's flat enough, so that's going to go in there. All right, this is like if I ever get a custom order for a baby shower, because I don't really do baby stuff normally, so. But I take all kinds of custom orders, so if you ever want me to do anything, feel free to ask, because I don't limit myself. It has to be an all-occasion family theme. Let me correct that before I say the wrong thing. Yeah, so I do. I just contact me, and then I'll let you know if I can do it or not. But it has to be a family theme. Let me just keep it like that, so you know. All right, so this one, if I trim again off the sides a little bit here. And then trim off it a little bit here. Okay. And that should fit. Let's see if it worked. Yep. Perfect. 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 Okay, get rid of that. All these little pieces, get rid of those. All right, so now that all that leaves me is this. Oh, wait. Oh, forgot about you. Okay, so let's take you. See, this is the one. There's no sticky on the back of that at all. Let me see if I can get him to stay right there. Okay, and then this sheet we're going to use to put all of these on. That looks like that will work. Okay, let me hold on to this. Turn that page. Okay, this set goes in here. That was that random thank you. Okay, let's see. Did I have a little? Oh yeah, let me put him on here. Okay, he can go on here now. And, oh, I have this whole big thing, too. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about that. All right, so now let's take these two. Okay, on this page. And turn that page. So as you can see, you definitely need the ones that will have the bigger pocket in the center to get all of these in there. Okay, so this one can go in here. Okay. And this one, I'm just going to slide it right there. So this, if I take it out of here, okay, wonderful. And of course, see that one right there? Got to find him. Where did he go? All right, so now we get rid of this whole big thing. We don't need him anymore. Okay, and now turn another page, and voila. Okay, so that slides into there. And then there you are. I was like, what did I do? Okay, open this. That one was sticking pretty good. Okay, there. 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 Ah, yes, this flower one, I know it goes on another one, but that's okay. All right, I will hang on to that for the time being, but these, I don't know if they're actually going to stick to this thing or not. Let me turn them over this way. Seems like they're wanting to stay. Nope. Okay, so you know what? Okay, that one stayed, but the rest of these are too loose. All right, so we're just going to pop these. Let me go back up here to the front. I don't want them all the way in the back. All right. Okay, so there we go. So all the big ones are done. I'm very happy with this. Didn't take me very long at all. So let's see, where do we have some pockets? Okay, those are all filled. So let's just start working right here on this page. All right, so then individually, they can go into these smaller little pockets. So that is perfect. And then I can stuff as many as I can that will fit in here. You can see, and look, I still have all of this room, and I'm probably thinking that maybe like in my Crafter's Companion, there may be some acrylic stamps in those because there's still a lot of kits that I have of that I never opened. All right, let me just stand it up like this. I thought one slid underneath of it. Nope. Okay, we're good. All right, so there you have it. Okay, so I'm going to just hold him up like this so that makes it easier for me to turn. All right, so let's see. All right, so I have 2 pages. All right, so I have 8 pages that I was able to put stamps into. So I hope that you really got some great ideas from this. And if you already have some 12 by 12 albums spare hanging around, and you just need to order the sleeves, then that's, just go ahead and do that, because look at how much you can fit into a 12 by 12 album. So with 8 little pockets and the one big pocket, okay, the little pocket measures 3 by 3. The larger pocket is 6 by, let's say, because you got to take off, this is not a true 12, so let's say maybe 11 and a half. So 6 by 11 and a half, because here's 6 here, and 6, well, maybe it is 12. Anyway, but close enough to it. So 3 by 3s, you get 8 of those, and then a pocket that's 6 by, 11 and a half, 12, whatever it is. So, I mean, this is wonderful. So now all I need to do whenever I'm ready to, use a stamp is get this album, and it's going to be over on in my cabinet here to the side. And let me show you where that is. So I'm going to close this up, and then I'll show you where I'm going to put it. All right, so it slides right in here. And there's the empty crate. So, and then I have some odds and ends over here. And actually, I found that I have another set of clear, just regular scrapbook album sleeves. They're not pockets like this other one was. But I will get to that. So the next video will be organizing more things in my craft room that will go into that empty crate now. And then these 2 on the bottom we'll get to and get those organized. And then, take you back over here. So now all these clear sleeves, I'm going to get a different album. I'll just find another album. And what I want to look for, I'm going to go on Google today and see if I can find a 12 by 12 3-ring binder, because this has 3 rings and that these sleeves will fit into. So that I'm going to search for that. And if I can find it, I'll let you know in the next organizing video. So thank you for being here with me today, and keep creating in the sunshine. Bye-bye.